Hey, hello, and welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome to Revenge of the Show. This is a big collector's thing. It's going to be a part one of the series of this. We're going to be talking about all the classic Enterprises on this episode, the Diamond Select to the Playmates. See what they're like, then, you know, next one, blah, blah, blah. And if you haven't, please like, subscribe, and if you want to help out, be a Patreon. That's in the video description. Anyway, let's get to it. So here we go with the Diamond Select. Okay, I got two of the ships. I might have a high def one somewhere. I got this one and I got this one. You know, they're really, really nice looking ships. I'll show you some, you know, you'll see some close-up pictures of them. This one, I've never taken the batteries out. And you got to get the batteries out of these goddamn things. They have them in these boxes so that people could play with them and hear how they sound. But, you know, eventually you're going to have to take the ship out. And you got to get these batteries out. And this one, like I said, I've never taken the batteries out. And I went to put the screwdriver in there, the Phillips head screwdriver in there. And just like this one, the exact same size, I had to change the batteries to this one. It came out really nicely, came out real easily. But I noticed this one was already stripped. So this is the Alternative Universe ship. There's a few things in it that are, you know, a little problematic when you look at it. There's some spots on it and just, you know, some seam lines, but otherwise it's a really, really neat looking ship. And, you know, the windows where they're supposed to be black, they're black. You know, they're not misaligned. It's a fairly nice paint job. Press down on this to get the sound to go, but well, the batteries are completely dead and this is completely stripped, and rather than try to get it out right now and maybe throw the goddamn thing at a wall, I'm going to let that slide right now, because you know you can't put any force on it because this thing's pretty fragile. Get this stuff out of the way. So that's this ship. Nice looking. You'll get other pictures of it. Now this is the regular classic Enterprise, and oh, that's nice. Say what? Now inside here, there's a switch on here, so let's see if this switch does anything, or if this thing's just stuck on the same saying. Yeah, we heard that one.
All up is to full power.
So it says a bunch of the stuff. It's not very loud. And if you don't put batteries in here that aren't like almost fully charged, you're not going to get the darn thing to work. Otherwise, it looks really good. Diamond Select did a really good job with the way it looks. The screws are screwing me, and I don't know how many other people have had that same thing happen. I also have a Star Wars Star Destroyer. Same damn problem with these little screws. You know, when they're in the factory and they decide to screw these things in, I guess they really screw them in. But the biggest complaint, all these Diamond Selects, all the same. I'll show you an outtake. But anyway, you're supposed to get it in here, like so. All right. Now, this is the base. What a base. What a base. This is, whoever designed this should have been fired. And they should have never made this base ever again. And instead, to this day, with all the kits that they've made, they still make this flimsy stand. If an ant fell on this ship right now, this thing is going over. I mean, it's no matter what you do, this is the biggest joke. And Diamond Select, get your act together. I mean, this has been going on for a long time, and I'll show you. It's just with the other ships, it's the same thing. So you don't want to display these things, you know, not with this. You know, if somebody out there has got something that an aftermarket stand for these things, you know, that'd be great, because you know they're really, really nice looking ships. You know, this was like $40 maybe at the time. They're going for insane money now, but you know, it's like you gotta, you know, also it's like these battery things. It's just engineered off weird, and not too cool with that. And then you know, once you get it, the batteries are easy to get out. Boom. Now, when you take these out of the box, in order to get the shittiest stand ever made by anyone, you got to tear apart the box. So it's like, yeah, if you want to sell it someday, it's like, well, you know, it is what it is. And you need this shit. And you need this stuff. You need all this stuff to get this one ship to go. Now, this is a classic Enterprise. I don't know where I did with the box right now. It's a Playmates. This came out in 1993. It's a little dirty, but it's been around for a long time. I've never put the stickers on it. The windows are lined really nice, and there's windows that, you know, aren't lit. I mean, it's actually not too bad. It's easy. Well, it's easier to take the batteries out, I think. Actually, it just broke. So, yeah, well, it's old. And the screw at the bottom is rusted. So listen to this baby. It only does a few sounds, but oh, I think the one button. Oh no, it's still working. I mean, the sound is great on these. I mean, you know, you only get the engines that light up. All in all, just eject all these people. All in all, you know, for what it is, if you wanted to paint this up and, you know, fill in the gaps and stuff like that, you'd have a really neat ship. I mean, maybe you could take it apart and put more lights in it, but, you know, the sound the sound on this one's superior to these. And you could find these, you know, put internet searches on what these are, you could find them for. And, you know, you won't find them all yellowed up like this. But anyway, these are the TOS Enterprises. And, you know, it's like, if I have to give these a score out of 11, you know, I'd give this one a 7 because can't get the goddamn can't get the batteries out. This one, you know, it's an 8. You know, the decals are really cool on it and stuff like that. But I gotta say, this Playmates one out of 11, I mean, this thing's been out and on stage for a long time. I've had it displayed. Just can't find what I did with the stand right now. But this has been out for a long time, and it still holds up. It still plays. It looks kind of cool, but the sound on this thing it's badass. You know, and if you want to do other stuff with it, I'm giving this thing a 9. You know, this came out in '93. This was the best thing going. The best thing going in '93. 93, 92. I mean, you know, now they've gone to, you know, it's got a lot fancier with paint jobs and stuff like that. But, you know, it's like, this thing's tough. It's been around the block. This, maybe if it wasn't for the sand, I would give it, look at that. You know what? That fucking stand. I mean, I would have put not a goddamn thing. I'll give these things a 5 out of 11 because the stands are so shitty. Well, that's it. That's my review on the TOS Enterprises, the larger scale Playmates and Diamond Select. Hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you later for the next segment.